Welcome everyone to the first episode of Dragon Hoard. I'm your storyteller, Worst Heroes, and I've got a wonderful cast that will be introduced to you in a moment's time once we find them in the story. I hope you're all ready for some fun. Silence speaks volumes.
I'm sorry, I'm lost in the story.
Oh, wait, was that? I thought that was towards Chad and not us.
That was towards you guys.
I'm lost in the story. I have to be found first.
Yeah, we have to be found.
Yeah, I was going to say, we haven't been found first, so we're being quiet. We're abiding by your rules.
Look, I am just enjoying how that worked perfectly. But yes, our story begins. No, I got these new fancy folders in Roll20 now. It's so nice. Our story begins. You can zoom out if you need to, so you can get a better view of the image.
Snapping! God damn it.
Our story begins inside of a dungeon, traveling through one of the floors, hearing the clashing and crashing of adventurers in the heat of battle. Screams as they try to hype each other up to take down a big, dangerous beast. You can hear the whirl and whiz of spells going off, and the worry start to rise in the party's voices as a breath takes out across the room. And a dragon lay standing, the only one remaining amongst this party of adventurers. This dragon, now realizing she has the ability to change form. Would you like to introduce yourself, please? And describe your dragon form and as you change.
Oh, you don't know me? Why, I'm Mercedes Thompson. I'm a beautiful red dragon. As well as, these dead adventurers have now found out. But, oh, that one's got some nice clothes. And I just now have enough power to finally make my escape.
As the halls around your chamber are not large enough for you in your dragon form, now is your final chance. Well, finally your chance to escape the clutches of the mad alchemist. And you find amongst the useless gatherings of leftover remains of the party that just encountered you a fine set of clothes and a potion to heal up what little damage they managed to do to you.
Cute, they thought they could last. Well, this will help me. It's about time I've made my way out. And I take on the form of a human. They've got lovely, long black hair. And they are quite tall. And they have nice white skin. And they're wearing like the, peasant clothes. They look down. Why am I wearing? The hell is this? Well, they don't tell you the first time you transform you'd be wearing such drab attire. Good God. Well, what do you have here? Well, this is quite lovely. And a hat to boot. Glad I did not get rid of these. As I don the new outfit. You may take these with you. I don't think I need this trash.
And for those curious as to what she looks like right now, I will figure out what I did with your thing.
Take all the time you need.
guess the easiest way to do this would be to just drag your token.
Yes.
Drag your token. There we go. So here you go. There is Mercedes in her new human form with the wonderful attire she has found from this fallen adventurer.
My, this will do just nicely.
And now you have your chance to escape these tunnels.
Good. Now quickly. I don't know when that fool will be back. I haven't seen him for ages.
Start making your way through the tunnels. Go ahead.
I was gonna say as I make my way up through the tunnels.
Yeah. We were saying the same thing.
Yeah!
As you make your way through the tunnels of your floor, you can find the fallen dregs that littered your floor, holding off adventurers from gaining access to your chamber. Wiped out. You managed to get yourself back to the next floor.
You didn't make it very far now, did you?
You make your way up to the next floor, and again, traveling through this floor, you just find all the fallen monsters, beasties, little critters. All the stuff you heard scurrying around from your boredom of your chamber. Wiped out. These adventures were thorough.
You've done very well for yourselves. Look at how many you've defeated before you perished. Perhaps in the next lifetime you will succeed.
As you're nearing the next stairwell, you hear a little tink, 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 tink.
Hello?
As you look around, give me a perception. Nothing seems to catch your eye, and you continue forth. As you climb the stairs, you come to a doorway that looks like the adventurers decided to kick down. Clearly, traps were not something... Oh, not traps. Locks were not something they were keen on dealing with. Excuse me. And in this next chamber, you catch a very familiar scent. As in the corner, licking his wounds and trying to recuperate from his fight. Please introduce yourself, winged creature.
I am Leaf. I have another name on my true name, but I dare not speak it, for not many can pronounce it. I am I'm a sword wing. Four wings and a natural body armor. Brown carcass. Looks like a carpus. I'm currently kneeling on the ground, panting a little. Trying my best to heal myself.
And Mercedes, you see him patching his wounds.
Why, there you are, champion. Seems you've fared quite well.
It's just...
As you can see, our time is nigh. We best get out of here. Are you able to stand?
Of course. I stand up. Having mostly healed myself.
Yep, Mercedes, there's enough of that potion left over to patch him up as well. Finishing
Here,
off that
champion.
potion.
This may fix you right up. The fools thought that it could save them. But it shall work for us.
Thank you. I drink it.
As you're drinking the potion, the two of you hear a little tink, 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 tink. Roll perception. Both of you.
There it is again.
Alright, with your 13 and your 10, you both see a little shimmering glint on the ground of a coin.
Is that currency?
Yes, but the fools generally didn't have any on them. That's peculiar to say the least.
Wonder who it belongs to.
Obviously, one of these dead fools about the place. Normally, the cleaners get rid of unneeded items.
I go to inspect it closer.
What skill would you like to roll to inspect it?
I will roll. Can I use insight on it?
Sure.
Yes. Oh yeah.
As you're staring at this little coin, you feel like it's staring back.
What an odd sensation.
What seems to be the matter?
Shall I grab it?
Well, if you're too chicken, I'll just take it.
Mercedes
I
picks
pick
up
it
the... Okay, you take up the coin? All right.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Do you just keep it in your hand?
Yeah.
All right. Do the two of you head on out?
If there's nothing else to inspect, then yes.
All right. With a coin in hand, the only currency you have heading out into the world, you continue out of the dungeon. Leaf, you are essentially the protector of the first door of this dungeon. So after going through the winding maze that is your floor, you find the exit of the dungeon and head out into the mountainside. It is nighttime, full moon in the sky, clear night.
Well, champion, it's best to execute my plan now. Let's go find us a party.
As you wish.
So you head off. Are you shape-shifting and taking flight?
Yes.
As you shapeshift,
I will also take flight.
As the two of you take flight into the night sky. No.
Go meow.
No.
No.
The two of you
Yes,
flying
that's exactly what I
by.
sound like.
The two of you flying high will notice that there is a group of kobolds in a small little village over here, on the opposite side of the mountain. A nice river leading off, and what looks to be a band of kobolds heading off into the woods ready for fighting. Give me perceptions, please. Very nice, 22, alright. You can tell from the direction they're heading, they seem to be heading towards a figure on the ground not far from your current position. And you swear, specifically you, Leaf, that you see another figure heading towards them. As our camera fades down to the ground, to a woman who is currently sitting amongst the trees, basking in the glow of the moonlight, with antlers on her head. Would you like to give yourself an introduction, please?
I am sitting, leaning over a dead kobold as I eat. My favorite part, the neck. I just bite into it and rip out its throat. Oh, fresh meat. I don't know why I do it, but I always hunger. I also do not remember my name. But I know these kobolds like to call me Tekir Kronos, Deer Witch. I do not much care for the name, but I do not even remember my own name. So it's just what it suits for me for now.
As you're enjoying your meal in the moonlight, a wonderful evening, if you will, you hear the rustle behind you as another woman seems to be bleh. My bad. I just totally tripped all over my words. Seems to be trampling through the woods. My god, I can't talk. Would you like to give yourself an introduction while I have a stroke?
Hello. My name is Maeve Rianach. I'm passing by here, looking for a meal before I continue on my journey. With me is my familiar, my beloved Puka, who is a cat bat. I've long, black hair, pure white skin, and red eyes.
I'm just enlarging everything so people can see what they look like for the introduction. Maeve, you come across this creature currently feeding on a body. The smell of blood fills your nostrils and it smells sweet.
Oh god, that smells good.
What would you like to do?
I want to sneak up behind and try to let me see, where is my character sheet gone? Eeh! What is the thing? I want to try and bite the living creature in front of me.
Alright,
It's
well,
easier. Yeah.
first things first, roll stealth with disadvantage.
Alright, give me a second.
Because I did mention he heard you snap a twig.
Yeah. Oh shit! How do I do that with disadvantage?
I mean, it rolled
You
twice,
hit
so
it.
it already has it.
Yeah.
So you got
It's
a
automatic.
5.
See, you got two numbers there. So you rolled a 5, basically, because you had disadvantage.
Ah, sweet.
Yep, so
Yeah.
basically you're all currently set to default roll twice. So if you have a regular roll, it's the first result. If you have advantage, higher. If you have disadvantage, lower.
Ooh, cool.
Yep. So
like it.
you try and sneak, I imagine, moving through these trees over here.
Yep.
And as you're moving forward, I'll move for you if you would like.
Oh, thank you.
As you're moving forward, Takir, you see this creature trying to prowl up on you.
Hearing the sound and seeing the creature, I immediately stand 8 feet tall.
Me?
Response!
Whoops. My apologies. Would you care to share your meal with me? I'm traveling these woods, merely passing through.
Why do you want my kill?
Well, only part of it. Probably you won't even need the part I'm looking for. I'm simply looking to drink.
Would you like to give me some sort of knowledge type roll based on that information, Takir?
Sure. Let's see, what do we got that could be relevant?
Also, for those who are not used to my DMing style, also for Jelly, when we do skill rolls, I will often say vagities like that. That's not even a word. So that you can pick a skill that you feel will fit the situation that you are good with. Instead of being like, it has to be knowledge arcana, I can say, what kind of knowledge skill do you have? Or if you want to do something crazy, I'll go, what skill do you think will let you do it?
I like how he let me do the insight roll.
Yeah.
Let's
Like the coin.
try nature, I guess.
All right. With your nature, you know that she wants the blood, but you're not entirely sure why a human would want... Well, are you human looking? Yeah? Jelly? Maeve?
Red eyes might
Well,
kind of
aside
tip you
from
off
the
if you
eyes.
have knowledge.
Aside from the
Yeah,
eyes, you're human looking. You're not entirely
Yeah,
sure
and-
why
and
a
fangs.
human would want to drink the blood.
What are you?
A person. A being that just wants to eat.
Maeve, can you give me some sort of knowledge roll staring at this 8-foot tall, gaunt-looking figure?
Mm-mm. That maybe. Ooh. Where is nature? Oh, that's even worse. I'll try that one.
17. You notice this creature is a Wendigo, another one of those creatures that go bump in the night like yourself.
Oh. Oh, I see. Yes, I do apologize for attempting to deceive you. I'm a vampire.
That name clicks for you, Takir. You know of vampire, though you're not sure why.
Why are you here? I've been in these woods for nearly 80 years. I've never seen you before.
Well, I did. My last place of residence was in a big town, almost a city. But I was just minding my own business when, unfortunately, a lot of adventurers would try and enter my home without my permission and battle all of my thralls and me. I kept losing all of my attendants, and I was just getting bored of the whole thing, so I decided to get a bit out of that place to find somewhere that's not a massive population of humans. Somewhere that I would be left alone to my own devices, but just that little bit closer to humanity, so I may eat from time to time. As you can see behind me, I'm carrying my coffin with my little familiar. How are you, Puka?
I sort of just stare her down. For some reason, she reminds me of somebody. I do not remember who. I then slowly stepped aside and offer what is left.
Oh,
And as I step
that-
aside, you notice, even though the bush was covering the lower half of my body, you now see that my legs are actually deer legs with hoofs.
Many, many thanks. I have been so thirsty. And then I gorge myself on whatever blood is left.
You should be able to move your token, yes?
Oh, yeah.
And you should be able to move
always
Puka
comes
as
with
well?
me.
Yes. As you are taking a drink and Takir is standing there, probably staring, trying to figure out why you look familiar. The two of you in the air see the two of them sharing a meal. Do you go down?
Champion, why are you so distracted with that neck of the woods? What is so fascinating down there?
There are two beings down there. They
Do
look to be sharing a
grow?
meal. But I also see some kobolds in front of us. It
Let's
looks like
have-
they're heading their way. What shall we do?
Shall we go down?
Yes.
Do you transform back once you land?
Oh yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
As
Much
the
easier to hide.
Okay. As you two are eating, give me perception.
Cool.
Well, I guess only one of you is eating right now, but still. The two of you, give me perception.
Will I do the same for Puka as well?
No, just you.
Because Puka has a highly developed
Oh, right.
Sense.
Then I guess sure.
melting.
Go for it.
One moment.
As you're drinking, Puka just sort of like pokes and prods at you, trying to get your attention as she's staring up into the sky, hearing something. And Takir, you also hear the flapping of wings. And the two of you choose where you want to land.
Where do you want to land? Right there.
I'm assuming like somewhere over here. I don't know where the gun line is.
Yeah,
I automatically withdraw back into the trees.
Well, as you land, they'd get a slight glimpse of your dragon form, if you'd like to describe it a little.
Well, you know, like all red dragons, cover nice, beautiful red scales. The eye color, which doesn't change, is there is one purple eye and one red eye. The dragon form is 8 feet tall, where the human form is, you know, shorter at 6 feet. Done. I'm sure everybody's seen a dragon before. Yes?
I don't know. Have I?
I thought they didn't exist. I thought they didn't exist, though. No, we haven't seen one before. They don't exist.
I feel like Maeve has been around long enough that she's probably seen a dragon.
So you land, and you're within clear sight of each other. You see one of them dart into the bushes. Take it away.
I sort of stand up straight and extend my claws, ready to pounce if they get too close or they show any aggression.
Calm down, you. I'm just here to see how capable you are. You look rather capable, but the one behind you ran off. I've come to inform you that you have a couple of party guests coming.
Oh, boss.
They always come. No matter how many skeletons I put up in the trees, they still come. I just wish to be alone.
Who are you?
Well,
Why are you helping us?
well, I'm in need of a particular amount of skills, you see. I'm making some sort of a party, if you will, taking from the humans.
An alliance might be of interest for the moment. Until we have this menace taken care of.
Mercedes just raises an eyebrow. Yes, you do seem to have made quite a mess here.
Oh, that is not mine. I am merely taking advantage of a kill.
Very well. I merely was going to watch and see how you did, but if you need my help, I'm sure I can offer a claw.
Suppose that is amenable.
I myself am like hidden behind, half hidden behind a tree, so it's probably harder to see me.
I mean, you can give me a stealth to see if that's the case.
Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh, ouch. I'm half hidden, but I can still pretty much see me.
You see him half behind a tree. Just a branch.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not really trying to hide either, but...
Come now, Leaf. How are you going to learn etiquette and dialogue if you don't converse?
Also, you're disturbing my cobalt skeleton. You realize you're bumped up against a skeleton hanging out of the tree?
I merely look over and then I shrug. It's not a big concern for me.
You also not see the decor that he's put up that clearly says territory.
Oh, it's not one of my strong suits. However, if we are to help them with these uninvited guests, then that is my strong suit.
And I'll have you all roll perception. Leaf succeeds. Takir succeeds. Maeve succeeds. Leaf, your attention is... What?
Puka, you mean?
Puka succeeds, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reading the name and not the subtext.
I got it.
But anyway, Puka tries to get your attention, trying to get you to look off to the southeast. Whereas Takir and Leaf, you both notice the sounds of the kobold band moving in this direction. Tonight's the night we'll get the witch! Our town will finally be free!
Puka, ready yourself.
They're near.
Going to feast.
By your command, mistress.
Very well. Get in position, will you?
I'll let you all place yourselves on that side of the line I just drew, the left side of it.
Ah, nice. An actual physical gun line.
I thank you, gods of the worlds. Let's. So, right here. There we go.
And are you good where you are at, Takir?
I'm going to use my bonus action to transform
Sure.
into the Sioux monster.
Describe what everyone sees.
Suddenly, I sort of shrink down into sort of this weird monkey-like creature that's very strange. However, it's not really a... It's kind of a monkey creature, but the one thing that didn't change was it still has antlers. Which is odd. And then you see it slowly climb up into this tree. And then I'm going to hide.
Alright. Is anyone else going to try and hide?
Yes, I would love to.
I might as well. Yeah.
Also, Next Zebra says that her royal jelliness is the bestest.
Cute.
Well,
Next
Takir,
is
your
Lucy.
stealth didn't work too well. I would also like to remind you all you have a hero point.
Oh yeah, we do have that.
A what?
A
We
hero
have-
point.
Inspiration.
Okay,
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's calling it a hero point.
Yeah, I mean, I could just continue to call it Pro Tag Point.
I'll just use my inspiration to try and reroll it then.
Okay.
Hero point is probably easier for me to remember.
Alright,
Not to reroll
13.
If they see me, they see me.
So you're all trying to hide right now?
Trying. I think I'm succeeding.
Well, yeah. My bonus is shit. Okay.
Didn't know shit was a bonus.
So only one of you is not hidden.
I wonder who.
So if you click on your
Oh, that was
icon,
me.
if you click on your icon, you'll see a little button at the bottom next to a gear. Hit that button. It'll show you a bunch of icons you can use your mouse wheel to scroll through. Go ahead and grab the stealth icon. It's the ninja mask that you'll see on the
Wait.
second row.
I don't see that.
If you click on your token,
Yeah, I think I have them. Which one is it?
it's a little
Ninja.
ninja mask on the second row. I also see that you apparently have a skull on you, and I'm not sure why.
Oh, I think I was. That was when we were messing around.
Okay.
Was Puka hidden as well?
Yes. Only one did not get their stealth because my
Yeah.
bonuses are negative, so I only rolled high enough
Yeah, and
to
I-
spot one of you.
Yeah, which is fine.
As these kobolds sort of splinter off from each other a bit, And you can see the one in the front, all of you can see them, they're not hiding, appears to be, more specifically, Takir, you can tell, the one in the front is not one of the regular riffraff. It seems to be the leader of the kobolds. And you hear them as they go, "Ah, over there, there's a weird bug creature. It must be one of the witch's weird creations."
It seems they are serious this time.
They just hear a buzz sound.
As I will ask for initiatives in just a moment when I pull up the timer. Go ahead and go add turn. Hold on. No. There we go. Alright, so if you have your token selected, you can roll initiative and it'll automatically get added to the turn order.
Okay, and how do we roll initiative?
On your character sheet, you should see initiative on the top middle. If I'm not mistaken.
Next to armor class.
Above your hit points.
Maybe between armor class and speed.
Trying to find initiative now on Puka's sheet.
Is Puka an NPC character sheet?
Oh, wait, there it is.
'Cause then it's going to be on the far right at the top.
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember which were which on mine so that I do them correctly, but I am now remembering how I separated this, so at turns. Their bonuses are... oh, cool. Cool. Okay. So, I've got 15... Oh, lovely. 7. Oh, that's good. And 18. Alright, I'm going to give it to player. You have a higher dex more than likely than me anyway. There we go. So, first off, some of these kobolds with the weaker looking gear start charging up towards Leaf here. As the music will now change. There we go. How far away are you? Alright, so they will be dashing.
You see the metal music from the dungeon followed us.
This is not the same track that you were hearing in the dungeon.
I know, I'm making a joke.
This is actually the track we picked for the kobolds when we were going through music.
I remember.
Alright, but they dash to get up to you
creatures.
and are not able to do anything further on their turn. Mercedes.
You've got this, champion. You can obviously deal with this riffraff, yes.
I just nod, but I try not to make it seem like I'm nodding.
As I'm giving you...
Keep yourself stealth.
As I'm giving you bardic inspiration.
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 I'll give you that icon for bardic inspiration.
Nice.
For you, I will shove that in the chat for you. Yeah. And then... So please... Bonus action, that's what I thought. I am going to then use my action to cast Firebolts at the one who thinks they can move before me.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. Because both of them go on the same initiative.
Yeah.
19 will hit, yes.
Beautiful.
For 11...
Yes.
Very nice,
And
very
here's
nice.
how we see how fireproof they are.
After you hit him with that firebolt... what would be a good icon for that? Because it wouldn't be the same icon I'd used before. We'll use this icon. Screw it. As you hit him with that, he screeches, as you can tell that he's badly wounded.
My god, they really can't handle their fire now, can they? I expected better. That's all for my turn.
Okay. Up next, these two in the back here. One of them's going to move over to the side here, and the other is going to move over here. Granting them a chance. Also, since you blasted, you are no longer stealthed.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. They do not spot either of you two up here, so this one here is going to try and take shots at Leaf.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit you?
It's exact.
Well, that sounds like a close call. For those who don't know, one of the rules that I do in my campaigns is called a close call. If I tie your AC, you're allowed to do a skill of your choice that makes sense to try and dodge the attack or avoid it somehow.
Ooh.
I will try athletics.
And the DC is essentially your own armor class. You do not make it, so they do hit you. As he takes a shot and hits you for 7 damage. The other one is going to try and take a shot at the pretty-looking lady in the back, screeching out as he goes to fire. Boss! There's another lady here! You can tell, just based on how he said it, they don't feel very confident in their leader right now. Goes to take a shot at you, Mercedes. Does a 14 hit you?
That meets.
That sounds like another close call. I do not know your ACs, so...
Don't worry, I'm looking. What would be... You know what? Can I do an acrobatics?
Absolutely.
Yeah, acrobatics makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
However, that does not dodge it, as this shot comes hitting you for 6 damage. Up next are the more... Ooh.
I'll give you that. You've actually struck me. Good on you.
Thanks! Next up are the tougher looking...
Favorites.
the tougher looking ones who... What were your stealths again? Takir was 13, Maeve was 21. You are no longer stealthed as they spot you up in the tree.
Bollocks.
Not you, Maeve.
Not you.
Oh.
Here.
So I said up in
You're
the
fine.
tree. Only one of you went up the tree.
Oh, yeah.
But you... What's their movement? "20 feet. They move up. They're not able to get right up on you just yet, but they will try and throw one of their spears they have. And they're both aiming at the monkey. The weird monkey creature. Screaming, "There's some strange monstrosity in the tree!" The first throw...
You jam your spear?
the first throw is a 6.
That's a miss.
Yep.
And the second throw is a 14.
That'll
The
hit.
first one probably just jammed into his leg. It's sad. How did that happen?
I just rolled a friggin' 3 and I was like, great. So the second one hits?
Yes.
Okay. And he is going to hit you for 7 with that thrown spear. What is Puka doing? What can Puka do outside of you?
Just claws. So Puka's going to wait.
Okay. Leaf, it is your turn now.
First, I'd look at the two in front of me. You, did you really think this will work in your favor? They had to look up at me and they're like, "Oh, he's taller than normal." Than I thought.
What?
And I gonna attack this one.
The unhurt one? Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh, he's not gonna be unhurt for long, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully.
Probably.
I assume 19 hits.
Yeah. 19 hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. Takes a blade right into the side. Meow!
And then I attack his second time with my extra attack.
Yeah.
So, does it have to be with the same weapon, or could it be a different weapon?
Can be the same weapon or a different weapon you have in your other hand.
So, they think they only see one weapon right now, and they're like, "It's just one weapon, right? It's not too bad." Then they see me reach behind me, like underneath me, and I just pop a wing out. And it starts, and you see it, and they see it kind of glisten as I attack with my sword wing.
Go for it.
Does 12 hit?
12 hits.
Yes. For 10
For
slashing.
10. And you see him very bloodied going, "Oh, he can hurt with his wing."
They never expect the wings.
Okay, then that's a bonus. Guess I'll just attack again.
Yeah, because your bonus action, you can attack with your offhand again.
Yeah.
13 hits?
Yep.
And that
Great.
slices him up.
So I basically just kill him with like a flurry of blows. And it looks somewhat graceful, but also rough at the same time. It's almost like I'm dancing with my blades.
Yeah, their kobold just goes, "Ah, my friend!" as he plops to the ground. And that's the end of your turn, or are you moving?
Oh no, I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
But I do want to look at the other one. Like, are you sure this was the right course of action?
Up next is Boss. He's gonna move up to here, as that is his movement. Where are you? Yeah, you don't have any enhanced movement. And as he moves up, Mercedes, give me perception.
Very well.
You see that he
okay,
has.
well, then.
You see that he has the insignia of a dragon on his shield.
Oh.
But his is of a black dragon.
Oh.
How very dare.
He's the only one that you see of the group that has specifically a very embroidered, like very intricately designed dragon on his shield. These two here just have basic dragons on their shields. The others do not.
For the present party, keep that one alive. I have questions for them.
No
As you
questions. No questions. I want all of you to slay them. As he throws a spear at the one who just was talking. Mercedes.
Fair enough. I'd expect no less.
For a 21.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. That one's gonna hit.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Clearly.
And he hits you for 8.
Oh, gee.
And he pulls out his backup spear and clanks it against his shield.
Where were you keeping that?
It was on his back.
Okay.
Takir!
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and continue to climb through the trees and stay right up in the trees. I then wrap my tail around a branch and I swing down and attack this guy.
Go for it. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and because I am hanging by my tail, I do 4d4 plus 2 slash.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
$14. Get a nice solid scratch on this man. Ah! Anything else?
I believe that's my turn. I don't have any multi-attacks with this creature, so I'm done.
Okay. Maeve.
No, let me double check. I don't think I... Oh, no, I do have multi-attack.
Oh, you do? Okay, so
Alright, so
Back to
I'll
you.
bite you. Alright, I'll bite him.
bite me. Oh,
Right,
hits.
more.
Bite me, mommy. For an extra 5. You can tell after hitting this creature that it is definitely a lot more sturdy than most kobolds. But you have done a solid chunk of damage out of it.
Alright, now that is my turn.
Maeve!
I have 2 questions.
I have possibly 2 answers.
First, do I need to target an individual at all? Like,
No.
No, you just say who you want to fight, and then Brandon will take care of it.
Yep, the easiest way to do it is if you hold left click, you'll ping the creature. And if you do it multiple times, I'm most likely not to miss it.
Okay. Second question, is there a way to tell which of my things are bonus actions?
They'll say
No, you
that
just
they're a
announce.
bonus.
Oh yeah.
Like, what are you contemplating?
Oh no, I was just curious.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll tell you in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll tell you in their description if they're a bonus action or an action.
Or a reaction.
Or a reaction.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to target this one here.
Okay, the range
with
boy.
A firebolt.
Oh yeah, go for it. That hits.
Yeah. And how do I do the damage?
Click on Firebolt.
Yeah,
The actual
in
name
chat.
the chat box.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
17.
Damn. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm ridiculous.
Oh, I'm having some dinner tonight.
Describe how you just one-shot him.
So I barely poked my head out of the tree and put my hand out and just went ba-doing, and then moved back in.
Wow,
in
fire
behind
sounds
the tree.
musical.
Just so you know, when you do an action, like an attack action, it does remove your stealth unless you have an ability that lets you re-stealth under a bonus action.
No.
Okay. Just letting you know. Another one!
I think I'll stay where I am for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you have that does a bonus action?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless it's a spell. But I doubt there's any spells that have a bonus action.
Things, if you want to like just check her sheet to see if there's anything for next turn. Things has DM power to try and help you guys out.
I'm not logged in as DM right now.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No. I told you I would do this.
I thought you still had the ability to look at her sheet.
I mean, I
Well,
can
you can do
re-log
it
in as a DM, but nah, for the purpose.
Can do it after.
Yeah, can always look at it later. Alright,
Yeah.
that is the end of your turn. You were holding the action of Puka. Are you still holding Puka's action?
Yeah. Puka stays by me until one of them gets close.
Okay. So next up is the one remaining of the weaker boys who is not feeling very confident. Do me a favor, Leaf, since you gave him that nice intimidation. Can you roll intimidation?
Ah, yes. I saw that one and then it rolled in 3.
19.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
He is going to disengage and move the fuck out. And you hear the leader just go, "You coward!"
At least you're the smart one.
Mercedes.
Can I try to intimidate them?
Any in particular?
The leader, I guess.
Okay.
Because if he is frightened, they'll back down. They're cowards. Proven. Would you like me to say what I'm going to say or roll first and then say?
Whichever way you feel best with.
Alright.
That way you don't have like an amazing speech and then roll a 1.
Fair enough. listen here, you follower of a false dragon. You do not know who you're dealing with, do you? I have bided my time, and I've not heard of you fools, therefore. You're not as strong as you think you are. And to take upon the likes of us, you are clearly far outmatched. Bend your knee or perish here.
You hear one of the others go, "She's a dragon? Then wait, she's aligned with a dragon?" But you hear the leader go, "Don't listen to them. Our ancestors followed the Black Dragon, and so will we!"
You will follow him to your death, then.
I'll call that as a bonus action for you. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I was just going to assume that's an action.
I'm having fun with it.
Very well.
Don't bite a gift horse, or don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Don't bite a gift horse in the mouth either. They might bite back.
I mean, unless you want to.
You know, why not? It's an action, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to mock this man.
Go for it.
Give me a DC Wisdom save, oh valiant leader.
Fuck. So I take 4 damage. What would you like to say to him?
You insignificant, sniveling fool who thinks you can become as mighty as a dragon. I will let you know you are on the bottom of the food chain. Not a mighty hero, but a stepping stone for the real heroes.
One of the kobolds in the back. Oh, burn! And he is sufficiently mocked. I'm gonna give him a depressing face.
Just so you know what mock does, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I have disadvantage on my next attack roll.
You don't need to call me out like that. I have feelings too, you know.
After seeing this display go on, Takir, can you roll me an insight or something sufficient? You know that if you take out the leader, the others will fall back. In all of your dealings with the kobolds that have come out before, it's always been under his order.
Okay.
And that's the end of your turn, Mercedes. You're not moving?
Oh, I suppose I could move up.
Okay, go ahead and move.
Okay. Are these each 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, each are 5 feet.
Yeah. There we go. As I just click-clack my way forward.
It is now
Next to
the
champion.
archer's turn. Over here. Who is odds or evens, Leaf?
Odds.
Targeting you. He's gonna go ahead and take a shot. Whoa. I think I hit you this time. But I actually want to double check to see what their bonus is, because they are not strong. Okay, so that is, I'm pretty sure I hit at 19.
Yep.
So he's going to take a shot at you and hit you with a 6 damage.
I just stare at him and I shrug it off.
And then
It's like it hurt, it hit me, but it's like I'm not concerned with it.
And he's going to move himself over there. Trying to keep people in between you all and him. Up next are the armored boys, who are both going to go after the monkey. The weird, monstrous monkey. Not you. And they're coming at you with their melee. Oh, look at that! I got pack tactics. Nice! So here comes his first attack. And I have advantage. And that got me a 13.
Yep.
Damn. First attack hits you for 6. Second attack, advantage. And that is an 11.
Miss.
Okay. This one here that you took a chunk out of is now going to attack you. First attack is a 12.
Exact. I'll just do acrobatics.
Alright, go for it. No. It's okay, I only did 3 damage. And last attack against you. I'm pretty sure my 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Okay. The two of them are going to stay on you. This one's actually going to move forward a little bit to, like, sort of make a wall. Puka!
Puka does nothing until I'm like right beside one of those yokes.
Got him. Leaf. They left you alone, Leaf.
But I have my eye on the leader. Are you sure you wish to go against my mistress?
Yes!
If not, then you are a fool. Fool I will cut down, and I won't attack.
Go for it. That's a
Oh,
natural
like reroll that?
one. Okay. Use that hero point.
Yep. Just did that. There we go, that's better.
That's better. You hit. For 5.
Then I will attack again.
$15. 15 meets his armor class. You hit.
Nice.
Another 5.
Man.
At least you're
One more
consistent.
there. I mean, at least I'm doing damage.
Yep.
Okay, then...
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, pretty much what I'm gonna do. I will attack again.
Go for it.
Pretty sure that hits.
Yep. For
There
10.
we go, that's
There we
good.
go.
So 20 damage in total.
Yep.
As I just dance and dance my swords, my blades right into his skin.
After you finish your
Gets cut up.
flurry. After you finish your
Yep.
flurry and land ready for the fight to continue, you notice the creature has definitely taken damage, but he is still holding strong.
Mm-hmm. You're tougher than the others, but that won't save you forever.
Tough little kobold bitch. Speaking of, it's his turn now if you're done. Oh yeah, you moved, attacked, and
Yeah,
bonus.
I moved, I did my bonus action, and then I did both my attacks at the same time, so.
Alright, so it is his turn. And he's going to come at you with his spear. First attack is a 17.
Hits.
7 damage. And his second attack is a 19.
Hits.
Oh! 14 damage.
Damn.
He cuts right back at you with as much vigor and ferocity as you gave him.
Well then. Not bad for small kobolds.
And I'll go ahead and put the half heart on you as you are bloodied. And you see him once again clang his shield.
You will regret that, though.
Takir.
No, just gonna keep attacking into this guy.
Go for it. Yeah, that hits. If I had a kobold with 22 AC or higher to start you guys off against, I think I'd be an asshole. 11. As you rake into him, you can see him limp back. Bloodied.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bite him.
Yeah, that hits. For another 5 more damage. He is looking worse for wear.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Also, question, is the blue bar your transformation health bar?
That is correct, yes.
Ah, okay, thank you. Maeve.
Quick. I'm going to fireball or fire the same as last.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
9 does not hit.
Oh well.
Unless you want to use a hero
yeah.
point.
Do we get them often?
You get one at the start of each
100%.
session.
Oh, really?
Yep, and if you
Okay.
kill something and do something super cool, if the table says, "Hey, that was really cool," then you get a new one.
Cool. Yeah, then I'm going to redo that. Let's see, where are you? Firebolt!
Firebolt. 10 does not hit.
Wow.
Oh well.
Does that hold for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is Scaredy Pants' turn. He is now going to shake it off. Or at least attempt to. Yep. And he's coming right back in. He's gonna try and finish you off with a 10.
Nope.
He just comes charging back in. Ah! And stabs the ground next to you.
I look down. Are you sure that was wise of you? I thought so.
Mercedes.
I have an idea.
Oh, love that sentence.
Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm going to start measuring something. Don't worry about it. Still might not happen depending on if this measurement does not work, but just let me sit here and measure. Alright. On. That would hit a party member. That looks nice.
It does look nice.
Do it. Do it.
You see that?
Yep.
Cool.
So these three got it.
And I absolutely am going to upcast it.
So this is going to be 10 thunder damage as you cast Shatter. DC 14 con save. Con save.
Good luck, you three.
Okay. Alright, so we'll start with this boy here. Yeah, he did not make his save, so he's going to take 10. Which is a kill. Exactly. This boy here.
Is Boss Man dead, yeah?
No. Boss Man's this
Boss
one.
Man, Boss Man is this one.
Yeah. That was one of the weak ones that started in on Leaf at the start.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this one here that's on the monkey. 12 does not make the save, so he's going to take 10. And Bossman. I rolled a 16 on the die. Do I take half?
Here you go.
Sudden loud ring of noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point
Yes,
of
half
origin
as
in
much
your
on a
choice.
save.
Thank you. Half on a save.
I figured I should probably put that up regardless for, people.
Puts him at 29, which does bring him to bloody. So you kill one, you bloody the boss, and you hurt one that was unharmed before with that loud shattering noise behind them. Ah!
Don't think I won't do it again. And for my bonus action, you said your name was Mauve, correct?
Sorry, me?
Yes, you.
Maeve.
Maeve. I'm writing that down. Very well.
Writing it down, writing it down.
Don't be
Why
the
are you
hero,
here?
Troll.
Oops, my bad.
My bad. Sorry.
Damn, I must have
Friend of
injected
the
you really
story.
far then.
Join the party. Show them your might. I'm giving you inspiration.
That's my character. That's me saying it, not my character.
But yes, you are getting inspiration, so I'm going to throw that on you. Whoop.
Which means if you have a chance to actually succeed on a roll, because you could use a bardic die, which right now is a d8, to hopefully maybe hit. Good luck. And then I shall move Mercedes. Yes, you know what? Straight on top of this corpse.
That will then
Oh,
give
shit.
you advantage.
Well, I mean, that's all for my turn. I'm just moving up.
I know, I'm letting Jordan
Yeah, I
know.
know, 'cause I have advantage. I have
Yes,
advantage on
As
attack.
I'm just going to squish, squish, squish,
Squish. Squish.
Dare to rethink your idea.
Maeve
I won't
just
fall for any
salivates-
witch's tricks.
Maeve just salivates at the squishing of the blood.
Gets turned on. Got it.
That's all.
The sexual tension is rising!
I ship Maven Blood.
Next up is an archer who is going to target... He's going to target the monkey. Don't worry about it. He just exists.
Okay.
I missed
for him.
horribly. Don't worry about it. Now for the two strong boys that are on you, Monkey Man. We'll start with this one here. Pack Tactics advantage. That did not help me. 10.
Nope.
Second attack. 15.
Yep.
3 damage. This one over here is going to attack you now. Pack Tactics advantage. That is a 14
Yep.
for 3 damage. And his last attack. Ooh, you ready for this? A 15 to hit.
No, that hits.
For 3 damage. They rolled the same fucking damage number 3 times in a row. As you just get poked while up in that tree by their spears. Your form is feeling worse for wear. Puka!
No.
Okay.
He's just happy to be here.
Leaf. Leaf.
Okay. I'm going to use a feature of mine. Conic Assault.
Ooh.
I can push myself beyond my normal limit and take one additional action on top of my regular action and bonus action.
Great.
Yep.
So roll your 5 attacks.
Nope. I'm not doing 5 attacks.
Man, here I thought you were just gonna go KO cut!
Nope. Bonus action first.
KO what?
Draconic Stamina. Draconic Stamina.
Okay.
So I have to roll a 1d10 plus 5.
Your level.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. Sorry, you
I-
sounded
I-
unsure there. You sounded unsure, so I was like, your level.
No.
Okay.
Boy, why does this look like Action Surge and Second Wind?
That's 1d10 plus your
I mean-
level.
Yeah, no. That's weird.
You rolled 5d10.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a sec. Weird.
Get those
Why do you
shitty
do
rolls
that?
out of your system.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
For
go.
11.
Heal for
There you go.
11.
So
Yeah,
he just. That's a,
I'd
Not
like
a
to remind
plus.
you you have magical inspiration too.
oh, I know.
Oh,
yeah.
you can use that on your heal.
Oh yeah. Wait. On Angel Inspiration.
Yeah,
So
magic
that was
inspiration
legit.
lets you do it on healing or damage. From spells. And spell like effects.
Oh my god.
What's on spell? I mean,
I would allow it.
So it does work with this. Yeah, you're.
I would allow
allowing
it for the heal, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's essentially a magical type heal.
Add the number rolled as a bonus to the hit points. So
It's a D8.
Is that a level more? Yes.
So you just roll a d8 and then add that d8 to your health pool.
Yep.
Ah,
For an extra 4.
yeah. Nice. Take it. More healing for me.
Yeah.
So all those wounds he saw, they're starting to heal up.
And you're at exactly half health now.
Yep.
Now you can take that bardic image off
Yep.
of you.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm a fucking dipshit. I'm just realizing I also have like multi-attack.
You live and learn.
Multi-attack.
Live and learn.
Multi-attack does not work with spells. Multi-attack is for when you do your actual physical attack.
Melee.
Yeah, that it's basically what I can do. Whenever I can attack with
It's for
more
melee
strikes.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
But, like,
Jelly just
I-
forgot that she has more than magic.
Yeah. I also
Yeah.
forgot like all the other stuff because I assumed I was on level 1. I forgot to look properly at the character sheet.
Yeah, you're level 5.
Oh, Jelly.
All right. So continue your turn, sir.
And I'm gonna attack Mr. High and Mighty over there.
So that was your bonus action. So you have 2 full actions, so you can do multi-attack twice.
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay.
Eh,
one.
That first one is oh, you have advantage. You hit with a 22.
Okay, 2 damage there. Love the 1.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Yep.
Okay, attack him again with the short sword. That hits.
Oh, I'm glad I moved up for you.
Yeah. For 8.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack my sword wings.
Seventeen hits.
Jeez, if you had have advantage.
For another 9. And that's a crit.
There we go.
So doubled your damage die.
Does that do it automatically?
Yeah,
Amber?
it does it automatically.
It does it
Yeah.
automatically, yeah. For 8. And that was just enough to kill him.
So he's basically probably feeling a little proud of himself, right? Like, hey, I took on this giant insect, and I did a number of damage. All of a sudden, wait, what happened to his wounds? And before he knows it, I just start dancing all over him. He gets cut with like quite a few slices, and then he kind of just falls apart.
Very nice, very nice.
And then when I stop spinning, I kind of stand. I'm looking at the other one. I kind of stare at all the other ones. I'm like, "Are you sure you wish to continue this?"
At the sight of their leader falling, the remaining 3 kobolds drop their weapons and just start backing away in fear.
As I thought.
Wait, can I?
Bringing your first combat to an end.
Hold on a second.
As soon as combat ends, I basically pop my sword wing back into its socket.
30
And I
feet,
move it, and I kind of move it a bit to make sure it's like
10,
working properly. So
20. Perfect. I want to try and charm this guy.
Okay.
Why are you not popping up? Is that it? Yeah. I cast. Oh, an hour? Oh wait, there's components. Shit,
Casting
what do
time
you-
is 1 action. Its duration is an hour. But the casting time is 1 action, so you can charm person.
The components are verbal and semantic, which means you need your hands and your voice to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not going to be a problem for you.
Yeah.
And it's only for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'll cast that.
Alright, check the spell. It must make a wisdom saving throw. DC 5?
That can't be right.
Wait.
I think you have your DC incorrect on your character sheet.
Is your wisdom...
What is my wisdom?
What is your casting stat?
Spell save DC 14.
So it should be a 14. We'll have to take a look at that later to figure out why.
I think you've got to put that in manually.
Might be.
So everything does automatically?
Or the spell casting ability is not correct on that spell.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so we'll take a look at that later. But 14 is my save.
Okay.
And it's a wisdom, you said? Oh man, it's a good thing I
Yeah, it's
have
a wisdom.
It's a good thing I have a -1 to that 9 I rolled. So you charm the one that's badly wounded here.
Yes. I say you. You are my servant. Pick up my coffin, please, and drag it along.
Okay. And this one is just staring at you all as the one in the back is debating on whether or not he wants to run.
Good, good. I'm going to go up to that one with the arrow. Click, clack, click, clack.
I go up to the other one, stare it down, and I stare it down.
He already put his weapon
I'm sure it's very unnerved at this point.
My kobold friend are going to help us out with a little message.
Help!
Don't worry, no harm will come to you if you play your cards right. Now, why don't you just put that little toy down
He already dropped it.
before... No.
Yeah, they all dropped their
Lovely.
weapons.
I'm just going to kick it out of the way. You're going to come with me.
Please don't slaughter our village.
No. It won't be worth the effort.
Wait a minute. And this one also chimes in. What? The Witch of the Forest isn't gonna slaughter our whole village?
She's not the witch of the forest, kobolds.
We came out here for the Witch of the Forest, and looks over.
I shift back into my normal form when I came down from the tree.
Yeah, the Witch of the Forest!
I don't care about your village. I just wish to stay in the forest. But you don't leave me alone.
Wait. But... And he looks over at his old leader. He told us that you were gonna slaughter the whole village.
And you believe someone who carries them.
If I wanted to
Carries
slaughter the whole
himself
village, I would have done it already. Been in
Yeah.
these woods nearly 80 years.
I come up right to him. You even know who you followed. The Black Dragon insignia.
Yeah, our ancestors
That
worked
is
for
not
the
the
Black
one you should
Dragon.
fear.
No?
The Black Dragons are nothing compared to my mistress.
Looks past you at the Wicked Witch.
What? No, not her. I mean the one in the red dress.
Yeah?
Do you know what a chromatic dragon is?
No.
You will learn. if you wish to live.
So now both kobolds are staring at you, Mercedes.
All right. Well, they're rather simple, yes. Best to just show them, and it's easier to get back to wherever they're going. Not walking. As I'm going to revert to my dragon form.
You're a dragon!
Just
An
like
actual dragon!
Like a claw to the forehead, just... Yes, what did you think you were dealing with?
The human that was working for the evil witch? But you're saying you're not an evil witch that wanted to kill our village?
No, if you wanted your village wiped out, it would have happened.
Why would she
Years
come
ago.
to you, a scouting party, when she could have gone to the village instead and just burned it to the ground?
I'm confused. Our leader lied to us.
And I plan to see the facts for what they are. Lead us to your village.
Well, I guess with the leader gone, I'll have to take you to his son.
Don't worry, I can take you there faster on my back, but I don't know if...
Oh, it's not far.
Looks at his stubby little legs. Mm-hmm. Okay, very well. Lead on, I'm sure. You two, you can keep up with them, yes? Though.
Oh, you can, yeah. Let me see.
Looks like it's back.
Yeah, speed test going fine.
I
There's
can see
George.
you in the speed test.
Yeah, I can see you on the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was running a second one.
The speed test, sir.
Yeah, so as soon as I went to go and do a second one, I saw that it was up, so I was like, I'm gonna stop that.
And then we all ran speed tests on the.
I mean, I'm sharing my screen, so.
I know. That's why I was.
But yeah,
Anyways.
I ran a speed test and it was fine, and then I was about to run a second one just to be sure, but since the stream came back up, hi!
Hi.
Refresh.
I don't know when you left us, you lovely, lovely audience, but rolling it back, we're taking the corpse of the leader with us.
And Maeve is currently rolling around in blood from the other dead bodies.
Having.
Moaning.
Probably, yeah, having an orgasm.
Just
Well,
like, ah.
Well, I see that one's not human.
Which for Lee is kind of perplexing. He has no idea what the hell that is supposed to mean.
Well, humans don't do that, I've noticed, because when they died in that dungeon, they didn't do that, so clearly not human. Maybe I know
You could roll
that.
some sort of some sort of knowledge check if you'd like.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'll do it too.
Well,
Ooh, yeah. I'm just like, eh.
She's weird.
Just shrug.
I am going to roll a history check, I think.
Okay.
books. I assume I've read books.
Yeah, but nothing about this, apparently.
Well...
Questions for later.
Well, I mean, either they're, 1, not human, or 2, they're crazy. Clearly need further evidence. And obviously, that one over there, with the antlers and hooves. Probably not human?
Light, you bastard.
You could roll another knowledge check on her.
Come on, history books, please tell me something. Oh, of course, I've heard about the Wendigos. Did not hear about that one, but...
I wouldn't say maybe I've heard of them.
Well, with insight, you don't know the name of the creature. You just know the feeling of the creature that goes bump in the night in the woods.
Maybe the creature was a creature similar to that was in a dungeon at some point.
You know of stories of a creature in the woods that feasts on the flesh of man.
Well, that's a lot of things.
Definitely definitely not humans.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, my character knows more about what that is than I do.
Anyway, so they want to lead you on, and you two notice her... All three of you notice her having an orgasm in blood.
What do you think? You think I'm going
Pretty
to
sure at least
pinch
one of
him?
us knows what that sounds like. Me, I'm just like, what?
I just sit there in stunned silence.
And one of them, you know, is charmed and is currently carrying the coffin.
The wagon with my coffin in it.
Okay.
Is that this guy?
No, I'm just picturing her with
This
like a
one.
little red
this one.
flyer wagon with a coffin sticking out of it.
So I know there's 2 alive. Is this the corpse?
No, there's 3 alive.
Really? Where was
Yeah.
he hiding?
So
He
this
was
one,
taking that one.
The 2 shield
There's, like,
guys
around
were
there.
surrounding me.
yeah, the 2 shield guys
I
were
thought-
alive. This one got charmed immediately, and then the
I
2 of
thought
you
you-
were talking to these 2.
I'm sorry. I thought you were dead.
No, he was close to death. This one over here.
My apologies. I thought you were dead with how much blood you were covered in. Proceed.
Are you talking to me or the other one?
Oh, I'm talking to the kobold that I didn't notice was alive because he was covered in so much blood. I thought he was a corpse.
And
They
what
are very
are you
small.
going to do, Takir?
I mean, at this point, she's just probably just gonna fuck off and go back to her camp.
Does anyone want to say anything to her as she leaves?
Well, Takir, if you're looking for, I don't know, sustenance or adventure or anything, you can find me up there. Somewhere around that mountain. Unless I find a better place to make a home, but I will probably find you.
She just nods and heads off.
So the 2 of them are going to lead the 2 of you. Are you just going to relish in your blood for now?
Mercedes,
Yes, darling.
you mentioned you have a home nearby.
Well, I mean, I'll be making one, yes.
May I possibly have a temporary residence with you while I find my own?
She's asking for an invitation. Don't do it.
Listen, an invitation is only bad if you know you can't handle it.
I mean, what's she gonna do? Turn me into a vampire? Good luck.
I don't know if I can. Can I do that?
No.
I don't know. I have a carapace, so you're gonna have a hard time. I'm just saying.
They literally
I'm a
have to be
Presidio
human type,
skeleton,
I
so you have to
believe,
kind of get to that first.
And if you stick with us, perhaps we can find you some sort of accommodations for your particular appetite.
Oh, much obliged.
Now, do they need to be dead the whole way, or can they still be living? Like, is this like a Red Cross situation where we can just, like, take some out and they be fine?
Honestly, well, I do prefer the living. I do so love it when they squirm. But, as long as, like, a creature that is dead within the last hour, yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
can make do with that.
I'm saying, like, do they perish upon your consumption, or is there, like, some sort of thing where we can set up, like, donors, shall we say?
She would have to kill them.
Ghosts.
She would have to basically kill them, if she so chose. Just getting a drink won't kill them.
I'm aware of that, but my character failed.
I'm giving this information out in case Maeve doesn't have it.
No, I'm looking at it now.
Okay.
I also have like the class stuff up on a different page. No, I don't need to drain them completely. Only if I want to, of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I mean, for now you have that one under your complete subordination.
Yes.
Should they prove unuseful, they can always be a snack.
He's a bit damaged, though.
Hey, Leaf, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What'd you do with the coin?
I probably kept it.
Where?
I actually attached. Actually, what I did was I attached it to my short sword for a time being because I didn't have
Okay.
armor pockets.
Okay, you notice your short sword is moist.
Cheeky. This feels wet somehow.
Perception,
Not
3
the
of you.
Blood?
Is it covered in blood?
Hold on.
I mean, probably the blade is of this.
Then-
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Never mind. Ignore that one.
Persuasion.
I had my glasses off. Okay. I had my glasses off.
So, Mercedes and Leaf, you just notice that there's like some weird liquid that's clearish on the handle of it. Maeve, you notice what looks like a shiny coin
Oh,
slobbering on the
shiny.
metal of the hilt.
What the fuck is that? That coin is slobbering.
I look at I look at it. The one that looks like you're staring at me.
You can now see that on the surface of the coin, a tongue is sort of hanging out,
Oh god.
and what looks
I
like
step back.
the spot on the coin where like the embossing of the currency is, are what look to be 2 little eyes staring at you.
Oh, god.
Well,
I
that's
take it
not
immediately.
good.
Take it off my sword and I look at it. What is this? What are you?
It starts licking at your
Fireballs.
fingers.
Strange creature.
The moment it does anything, what's the word I'm looking for?
Suspicious? Aggressive?
Aggressive.
There you go.
I want to let out a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably hit my hand, but that's fine.
Maeve doesn't care.
I know. I do.
Well, it looks like you have a friend.
Don't even know what this
Mercedes,
is.
it sort of seems like it's looking at you when you talked.
I offered to her, Mercedes.
I just this like gloved hand out.
You put your
And I
gloved
put it in
hand out.
Mercedes' hands.
As he goes to put it in your hands, it sort of jumps out of its fingers and lands on yours.
I see you know who's in charge here.
Tries to lick your hand.
Oh no, don't do that. None of that. We'll find you something to eat probably at this kobold camp. What do you eat?
Tear a strip of flesh off of one of the dead bodies and offer it.
It eats it, but not very aggressively.
Okay, well, maybe it's an herbivore. Takes like a leaf off a tree.
It eats it, but not very aggressively.
Herbivore? I've heard that was a term for a creature that eats anything.
Yes, but
I-
was slobbering on your sword apparently.
I rip off one of the arms and I kind of scrunch it up a bit over it. So some blood kind of drips down.
You can see the tongue go past the blood and start looking at this little metal band on the wrist of the arm.
Oh, it likes metal. Can I
Give me some
do,
sort of knowledge check, the three of you. And you're not too far out. You can hear them having this weird conversation if you ever want to pop your head back over, by the way, to Kier, so I'm not leaving you out of the rest of the session.
Knowledge.
Yeah, let's consult the history books. Listen, he gave me ample time in there. What could I do but read the books?
Did I use
that the
survival,
adventurers
maybe?
had?
No, I would
Not
say
sure. I'm not
either
sure, yeah.
nature or history or maybe even arcana.
Oh god, I have negatives in all of those.
Hannah, I could have done. Oh well.
My
No,
intelligence
I
is
don't.
not good.
Yeah, but you could still roll just for the off chance.
Yeah, you could randomly roll higher with all your negatives.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. Sure, why not?
I mean, I beat your intimidation with a negative, so...
No, yeah, definitely. I
Oh,
definitely
nice.
am
You
in
know
the
the
squad.
same amount of nada I do.
Maeve, it's a baby mimic.
It's a baby mimic.
Oh, you know what this is?
Yes,
Pray tell. What do they
I've heard-
eat?
I've heard of them before. Hang on. One moment. It. It can change its shape into anything it can think of. No one knows what its true form is. Doesn't say on this what it eats.
So basically, you
Then-
know that they tend to eat pretty much anything, but this one seems to have a liking for metals.
Say that.
Alright, so they'll eat pretty much anything and a liking for metals. Noted.
And you notice it licking your hand some more.
I
It almost seems
would-
like it can sort of taste your scales.
I would be very wary of it, however.
When you say
They-
that, it stops licking and goes dormant.
Are you going to behave?
It licks your palm.
Alright, well, we're going to have to come up with some sort of system here of yeses and nos, I guess.
Like
I
for
will-
yes, what to for no?
Well, I'd rather it not lick my hand, but
I would say that what in its infant form, it may be a little harmless. Might take a little bit of a bite or two. But when it does grow up, it can be a little more on the dangerous side. It might be an idea that we could train it.
It licks your palm excitedly.
We could make friends with it by feeding it, I suppose.
Mercedes, you know of where it came from.
I'm very aware.
Mm-hmm.
Why he had this is another question.
Oh, the mad alchemist
He-
stealing children, creatures,
Yeah, I
and
was
sort
gonna
of
say.
training them up.
He have something to do with it.
Listen, I don't plan to get into the mind of someone as crazy as he. Anywho, we should probably see your camp.
Yes, we can bring you to the village. Just please don't slaughter us all.
You
Only
have
behave.
you have my word. I will not slaughter you.
Oh. What's up,
Wait a
Takir?
minute. Oh, yeah.
I figure I'd tag along to see if I could work out some terms with the new village leader so they could leave me the fuck alone.
The witch's accent went away.
I wasn't talking in character.
Okay.
And we have a secret tale on us, okay? I understood your assignment correctly.
Okay. So anyway, they lead you back to their town. While they're heading that way, I'll go ahead and drag you all over to the bridge. No.
Neom.
You're all
Now
down
I
here
assume
now.
it would fit your village better if I was in human form, yes?
Yes, but I think they'd like to see you as a dragon. It's been many generations since the black dragon we worked with. So the story goes, so that we could be free and not have to worry about that crazy dungeon on the other side of the mountain.
You see, he went out for a pack of cigarettes and then he never came back.
Your
God,
cigarettes.
He left for milk and never came. You poor things, you really were hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, if you're a dragon, if the leader's son agrees with you, maybe you could be our new dragon.
We shall see.
As you arrive at this shoddy little bridge made of wood, across the way you can see some huts placed about with some kobolds around, with a path that leads to an opening in the mountain into some caves. You're free to move as they go across the bridge.
Well, I am going to not use that bridge because obviously I may or may not break it. I'm going to
Oh,
cross the river
That's
my
not
own
who
way.
I want. You go there.
I'm gonna take flight. With-
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
set down right on the other side.
So you're shifting into a dragon to fly across.
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm just gonna stay a dragon because that's what they wanted.
As they bring you into the center of the village. Well, over here by the bigger little
Oh, yeah.
shack.
Where do you want me?
You can be over here.
Oh, okay.
And Maeve, you can move yourself across the bridge over here with them. Same thing with Takir.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
waiting
not
to be
gonna worry
last.
about our secret tale.
Hold on a second.
Jelly broke it. Jelly broke it.
I mean, I just
Nice.
figured their little bridge could not handle 10,000 pounds of pure dragon.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I mean, it didn't look that good.
Okay, can't do that unless I. drop to
Kobolds
0
aren't
hit
known for
points.
their
That's annoying.
architecture.
Sorry, I'm just
I got mine,
looking
dude. So.
at my stuff. A second. I would really wish I could do that voluntarily. Okay, no, I can't. So I'm. First of all, I want to inspect the bridge to see if it will hold me.
Yes.
Perception, I suppose?
I'm sure.
Never mind.
It
I'm
seems
going to
sturdy, yeah.
dart- I am going to dart across as fast as I possibly can.
Okay.
And hope to fuck it holds.
So the kobold that had your
Muffin.
wagon already crossed it.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
I still dart across
Okay.
as fast as possible. And then stroll over here. Let me just there.
I'll move your puka over here.
Puka's probably on my shoulders, by the way.
Okay, then I'll put Puka on top of you. Puka is
Okay.
covering your cleavage now. Anyway, as you all enter the village with the dragon-formed Mercedes, you see all the people of the village just sort of like drop their stuff and look up going, "Oh, it's a dragon!" And then they notice that only 3 of the kobolds returned. What?
We
What?
come bearing news.
What happened?
I give like a nod to Leaf.
And I dropped the corpse in front of me.
And he's dead!
Yes,
He
foolishly.
thought he could stand against me and my compatriots.
One kobold steps up and just grabs the body and picks him up, sort of holding him. Places him down. Well, with Father gone, I'm in charge now.
As a gesture of good faith, I've brought you the corpse.
Thank you, dragon. Oh, it's a real dragon.
I've heard you worship a black dragon.
Yes,
Do you still believe this?
I mean, none of us living have seen him. But you're a real dragon. Are you here to kill us? You can see all the other kobolds just sort of like shakily try and grab whatever tool they can.
Depends on who you follow.
I mean, if we follow you, Then your great power would protect our village, right?
Perhaps.
We could even
Certainly. No
make you
problem.
your own special place.
Looks just pans the place of their architecture skills. Mm-hmm.
The walls of the structures are made out of the stone they mine out of the cave beside them. But the rooftops of most of them are just like simple thatch, whereas the rooftop of the sort of leader's hut is made of dried leather.
You have some skills. And all I really need is a lovely cave.
Well, we have a
Bit much
large
to be
tunnel
desired.
network. We have a large tunnel network, and we can always build more, something to your liking.
That could work. Now, I believe my compatriot here had some questions. Gestures to, just gives a nod to, Maeve.
It leaves a bit much to be desired, to be honest.
Well, I mean, without a real dragon protecting us, the threat of the witch across the river and the different raiding parties that hit us from time to time, we don't really get to keep many structures up. But if we had protection, we could actually expand.
Maybe. How would you feel about building a manor?
What's a manor?
Oh dear God.
What's the matter with you?
Listen,
Thank you,
Maeve,
Sewer-tailed.
kobolds aren't... I whisper to Maeve, listen, Maeve, kobolds aren't that bright. You have to keep it in very simple terms. Think of, the Three Little Pigs story that I've read about.
Ugh. How plebeian. How can I make it any simpler than what I said?
Well, you're going to have to go with... Have you read any books in architecture? You're going to have to go, a tier lower and start from there. Tell them,
Ugh. Fine, I suppose.
I mean, if you'll stay and help the village, we could work on however you want it built, as best we can.
Oh, I do like that. Maybe. What? For now, a large stone house will do. As little sunlight as possible.
No windows, okay.
I mean, I would like windows, but we could have some curtains. You know what curtains are, right?
He gestures to the structures around. They have thick leather hanging on the windows. I mean, if you don't mind me being so blunt, you being covered in blood around your face and body, I believe a vampire such as you would also not like the light like us. Just a little differently.
That was the word I was thinking of.
Oh, you.
That was
No.
it.
I rolled a fucking 19 to see if he knew what you were.
What the hell do I remember about those?
How tall is this hut?
The hut you're sitting next to?
Yes.
Probably about 6-7 feet tall, so you can peer over it.
Okay. Well, if they notice me, I'm not really trying to hide super great.
After he says that, he's looking about and notices the antlers sticking up. The witch is here!
Do calm yourself.
And one of the other kobolds goes, the witch doesn't want to slaughter us all. What? What do you mean? He addresses you specifically. You don't want to wipe out our village?
I do not care about your village. I just get fed up with your hunting parties coming after me. Just leave me alone.
But... My father said that you wanted to wipe us all out.
Believe me, if I wanted to wipe you out, I would have done it. Especially when you were sleeping.
Look how that turned out for you. Hey, just look over that dead body.
So my father was wrong. I mean, if you want, we could even make a special area for you.
Very well.
There's word amongst many of the different villages in the region of the Witch of the Wood. If we had a real dragon and the Witch of the Wood, we could be safe. We could actually make progress. We've had some issues in the past. And he looks back over at you. Are you still in dragon form?
Oh, yes.
Okay. What should we call you?
What shall... You may call me Mercedes.
Well, if it's satisfactory with you, as the leader of the kobolds here, we could swear ourselves to you.
Very well. You may worship me as you like. You may prove your use to me. And then perhaps I will let you know my true name in time.
Yes, of course. And he looks amongst all the other villagers and just sort of shouts out in their tongue, and they all just sort of take a knee.
If it's Draconic, I understand it.
Yeah, if it's Draconic, I understand.
I understand it too.
What languages do I know?
It is Draconic, yes. So, of those of you who know Draconic...
No.
So, Maeve hears... Blah, 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 blah.
You probably hear rah, 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 Mercedes. Rah, 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 rah.
This is Mercedes, a real dragon who will now take us under her glorious wings. As the new leader, since my father's passing of his many mistakes, we shall now follow her. And we will do what we can to make her comfortable and her friends as well. And the witch is not as terrible as we thought. Apparently we were in the wrong. I shall not let such atrocities occur again under my rule. Too many of us have died. For no reason than my father's arrogance.
Yeah, you should probably not look at my skeleton collection in the woods.
I'm aware of your skeleton collection.
Yeah, they really shouldn't see that.
So it is done. I can report to you anything you need. But for now, I think it is best if we just start figuring out what you would like us to do for your accommodations.
Well, you said you had a series of caves.
Yes.
Where are they?
Gestures right past his hut.
Very well, my accommodations are all set. The rest of my compatriots here, you may choose your dwellings.
And what this means is at some
Suppose-
point off stream, I'll have to steal each of you so that I can add to this village.
As I am going to head over to the caves.
I suppose I can make do with a cave for now until you can have my manor built. Oh, wait, of course you don't know what a manor is. Ugh. Do you know what a castle is, perchance?
This
Or
one,
do I need to dumb that down?
scratches his head with one of his claws. I think I've seen humans build those, but I'll have to try and work up some sort of plan for it. I don't know
It's a
how big
house
I'll be able
made
to
out of
do.
stone. It's not difficult.
Very large house with many, many rooms, many floors.
We're going to have to workshop that.
You notice that it's been over an hour, and this one walks up to you still carrying your wagon going, "Where do you want it?"
Park it in an empty cave for now. That will do. Thank you. Oh, also, I was wondering if I could make a deal with you fellows.
What do you need?
If you might find yourself with any prisoners, or if, say one of you has committed a crime, if you want to see a person vanished, bring them to me.
Okay.
We're sitting on the death row system, guys. You drain them of blood, the other one crunches them.
He walks. After that awkwardness, he walks over here. She laughs maniacally. I am very sorry for the trouble my father caused you.
It is all right.
I do not hold any poor feelings towards you with the many lives that have been lost. It was our fault.
She nods, and then she just puts her massive Wendigo claw on his head and gives him a pat.
He flinches at first, but then when you start petting, he's just like, "Oh."
Maybe he's getting a little back scratch too.
Don't push your luck.
just start
Writing
scratching. You just start scratching his head, and he just starts kicking a leg.
Writing down notes of interactions. Kobolds are like dogs from the stories. Got it. I wonder if they take well to commands. All right, write that down. See if they can do commands.
And is there anything further anyone wishes to do tonight?
I just go with Mercedes because I need stalactites. And then it's a cave. I'm going to be sleeping like a bat almost. I mean, that's how Swordwings sleep. Actually, and their dwellings are literally just upside down stalactites.
Yeah.
Look here. Now that we've settled this matter, what are you going to do? Apparently we're settling here amongst the kobolds.
Who are you asking?
Takir.
Here.
Oh, here. Okay. I didn't hear that part.
Well, if they wish for me to stay, I can stay, but I prefer to be more off the beaten path. Perhaps maybe somewhere over here.
Hold on, let me zoom out so I know where you're clicking. Yes, of course. We can create an area that is just for you. We can even put up walls if you want.
I wouldn't mind the hut, but I am a little bit taller than your average-sized kobold.
We'll build it tall.
Very well.
Alright, everyone, the night is almost over. We'll get to work tomorrow night. And the kobolds all just like, sort of like, yes.
I go settle into my coffin.
And that, if everyone is good, is the end of our first episode.
I go inside and hang upside down.
Now you
Stay
may
away
be
from the
wondering
sunlight.
what's the human said, their class or whatever. I've decided to take up the written word, or as they're calling it, a bard. It worked for me.
You are the one who trains me.
Oh, don't worry,
I-
Chief. We're going to get you some better human dialogue interaction here. And I'm sure the kobolds would be helpful in that.
I look over at Kobold. I'm slightly skeptical.
I know they're not bright, but they do have they do, converse.
I mean, my father did keep a storage of books.
Oh?
Read.
If you shift into your human form so you can pop your head in, this one is a larger building. This is big enough for you to actually walk in as a human.
I am going to do that. Books, you say?
Inside you can see like the chief's like chair with like a carpet on the ground made of animal furs, and you can see just like stacks of different books that they happened upon. Some of them look like they've seen water damage, so they probably found them out and about. Probably tossed from some sort of dungeon.
Is that where half my book collection...
You see the sequel to one of your books that you've been waiting for.
My god, I didn't even get to it. So this is where it's been going.
Yes, my father just kept them and I kept reading them. That's how I found out about vampires.
Aw. Just starts taking like an armful.
Of course, what's mine is yours.
Don't worry, they'll go back here. I know about the system of books here.
Oh,
Author arrangements.
I thought you were taking them. If you're just borrowing them, that's sure.
Well, isn't that what you do with a book storage space?
I think the word that is used is library.
Oh, is that what they call it?
I think so. Not many of the village like to read, but I do. Apparently.
The scholar among them.
The scholar among kobolds.
Is this how they determine who the chief is? Is regardless, I'm
No,
just going to be.
Dad didn't
okay with
read.
that.
Then why do you have books?
Because we found them and I started collecting them and I read. I lived with my father in this hut.
His son's fucking woke. I should have known. It's a goddamn woke agenda.
Come by they them. Just to piss you off.
Well, thank you, and I'm going to just peruse these and just swap them out later. Especially this one. I've
Yes.
been waiting eons.
But that will end the first episode of Dragon's Hoard.